must have been about 6'8". I said, do you understand what I would do to you? I said, now please walk away. Then his other mate who was on the left of me was like, oh, we're all talk. I said, it's not a talk, it's a promise. I would annihilate 3 of you once. Now please don't do it. The policeman with the gun come over to me and he said, you're a fighter, aren't you? I said, I used to be, not anymore. He said, I can tell by how calm you was around them big boys. I said, I'm not really bothered by them. They don't intimidate me. Muscles, size, shape. No man's going to intimidate me. The most frightening thing was the firearm on his waist, and I didn't want no problem. But he was really nice, shook hands and let me. Listen, I'm not here for trouble. I'm here to point out the point of Jake Paul is fighting a grandfather on Friday night. Now, where's this going to end?
What would you say?
And when is Norman getting his chance?
Tone, what would you say to people that would say you've come over here? Yeah, we know it was for Paddy Power and all that, but what would you say to people that say, okay, you've come over here looking for that fight with Jake Paul?
You've just took the exact. Well, do you think if Paddy Power wasn't involved, I'd be over here spending all honesty? Yeah,
no, I'm just saying to pull it to bed. What would you say to the people that said that?
Well, Spencer knows me well enough. God knows me well enough. If Paddy Power wasn't doing this with me, and in conjunction with me, and searching for the next Jake Paul opponent, then I wouldn't be here.
Are you going to the fight?
No, I don't think I'm going to be allowed in after that. I mean, we have a ringside ticket, but I'm not going to be allowed in after that because Jake Paul has been absolutely humiliated.
There is Tony Bellew with his outburst at the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight, with his troll that's stating that Jake Paul should be ashamed of himself for doing what he's doing, fighting a guy that is actually a grandpa within Mike Tyson. And let me counterpunch. You know, Tony Bellew, Oscar De La Hoya, Carl Froch. Those are those guys that Jake Paul should be fighting. So that's why it's relevant. That's why someone like Tony Bellew is like, well, you know, you're doing all this to, you know, like sell fights, and that's why people can't respect Jake Paul, because Jake Paul does fuckboy shit like this. I mean, he really does. He does things like, you know, hey, hey, it's like, why don't I fight you? You're way, 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 way over the hill, pushing 60, and let's get it on. You know what I mean? And it's just not credible. But then you want to be regarded as one of those guys that's, you know, no. I think what Jake Paul's doing is exactly what he's been doing. He's playing it safe by fighting someone older, so the handicap is so vast that he has the advantage to the point of victory, basically. So let's hope he got it wrong tonight. But Tony Bellew is just, you know, coming in and like, yo, bro, I'm a retired fighter. You're fighting a grandpa. Fight me. Fight someone else. You might as well be fighting this old-ass guy that I got with me, because that's the same relevance, which I think is kind of disrespectful to Mike, because Mike ain't a ordinary old-ass dude. He's a guy that used to kick ass, but then he's still an old dude. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, I do think Tony Bellew has made his point known, because it's like people won't respect that shit. You know, hey, fight Tommy Fury again. You know what I mean? That would make more sense. And don't go backwards. He went backwards. Why fight Mike Tyson when you can fight someone that beat you already to avenge the loss that you had on the platform of boxing? You know what I mean? That's what he could do, but he didn't do that. You know, so he's losing a lot of juice. And I'm still up in the air of going. I don't know if I'll go. I know I won't make the weigh-in. I'm going to do the weigh-in remotely from my house. But tomorrow, it's still up in the air if I go, guys. So I'm just keeping you informed on that. And if he does hurt Mike or some fuckery like that, I will be there. You know what I mean? And if I could get to him, he's definitely going to get called out. And if he's man enough with the balls that he has, you know, I definitely think, you know, that's what can happen. But you guys tell me what you think of Tony Bellew stating that he is fighting a grandpa. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!